It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes, sir. Get it.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will not get a chance to return. This one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there, because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jalen Phillips, the edge man, on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready.
To throw now, here's Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got
Man,
this.
give me a
I'll
can.
take it, I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the
You
first
tried
down.
out there and it all on after I told you not to.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. Now, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for two. They'll try to run it with Jacobs, and he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for two, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for two and really put the pressure on them.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Great. Set. 180, 180.
Barkley, and right away he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
He ain't got nothing.
They get a nice check there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. Now Hurts will turn and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3rd and 5.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Nine.
Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the Packers' 13-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Don't touch it. Hey. 180, 180. Don't touch it.
Throwing is Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get a bit closer.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hurts will throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A nice stick and stop for a loss here from Jalen Phillips. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
52 blue. Red, cycle. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, you have no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area. So it's not grounding, even though there was no way that ball was going to be caught.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Rocked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Packers.
Set, punt. Block 40.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Ready?
Jacobs going to try the middle.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Set, ready. Blue, 30, ready.
Love now. And I think the ball's out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On the double.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Here we go, set, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 62 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line.
33, yellow. Set, cut.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd down and a yard.
Great.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That good for 19 on a 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now on first down. He'll drop to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Now 2nd and 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 5.
No touch set. Anyone? Alpha.
They'll set up a throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Dre, set. On anyone? No touch.
On the option left, it's Hurts. No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. Well, I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball...
But you look out fumble, but them folk made me fumble out of nowhere, man. You lucky, Craig. On the first play, that shit crazy.
Maybe the 2-for-1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Right through. Dog red.
Love looking to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
go. Black, 95. 10.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 75 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
2nd and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
He'll try and do this himself. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Now Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And this one is in.
Bro, don't fold. That's why I don't play this shit, bro. I had you burnt, cuz. I had you burnt, cuz. They can't be saving niggas, cuz. I just had this nigga burnt. This shit is recording. Like, I just had this nigga burnt. He dropped the ball. Just had this nigga burnt, cuz. That's crazy. Look, again, burnt. Told you, on my mama, nigga. On my mama. Nigga, I don't like that. No, I be having this nigga burnt, cuz. Know what the fuck I'm talking about? Like a nigga slow. Nigga know what's going.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth,
fuck?
back and forth. Well,
You know how to play, man. That's crazy.
But offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having
We
streaks
cheating,
out there,
nigga.
being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight
I won't
game
even get
here.
upset
You know,
about no
we talk
video
about having
game.
the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. They'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Packers 28, Eagles 20. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 15.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That one downfield for Dotson. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Xavier McKinney.
Now back to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Now he's free to midfield. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
You know I'm supposed to be up now. They made me fumble that bit on the first play. That's crazy. I ain't never did that, man.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start to...